Mr. Jones of North Carolina.
Mr. Speaker,
For purposes, gentlemen rise.
I ask unanimous consent to claim that time.
Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, last month the Senate Committee on Indian Affairs approved a bill that included a two-word addition to existing law that effectively blocks the scientific study of ancient skeletal remains discovered on federal lands. This change, tucked into what is being called a technical corrections bill, is very far from a minor technical correction. It is a fundamental shift in existing law and would overturn a decision of the Ninth Circuit Court, which is second only to the Supreme Court. Such an extreme action should not be hidden within a mostly non-controversial bill. In its ruling, the Ninth Circuit Court expressly allowed the research and scientific study of ancient human remains found in the United States. The Senate bill seeks to quietly erase our nation's ability to study our past and the planet's human history. The Tri-Cities community in my Central Washington district needs no introduction to this issue. They experienced firsthand the court battles that ensued after the 9,300-year-old Kennewick man remains were discovered on the banks of the Columbia River in 1996. These remains are among the oldest found in North America, and the quality of the remains has the potential to yield researchers greater insight into the early history of man in North America. A full 8 years after Kennewick man's discovery, the Ninth Circuit Court ruled in 2004, as I have explained, that the remains were to be studied by scientists. Then, during the last Congress, the Senate first sought its two-word addition in technical corrections. I introduced a bill to challenge and publicize this action. Members of the Senate committee decided to try again last month in this Congress, and I am forced once again to respond by reintroducing my bill. My bill very simply and plainly ensures the ability for scientific study of truly ancient remains. If this matter is pushed in the Senate, then let us have a full, open, and honest debate about what the Senate Indian Affairs Committee provision would do to scientific study in our country. The efforts to quietly slide through such a dramatic change needs to stop, and those who supported it should be explained why and give a justification. So, Mr. Speaker, I hope the introduction of my legislation will help bring balance to what is being done on the other side of the Capitol, and what scientific inquiry is not extinguished through the quiet acts of the United States Senate. And with that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back my time.
Mr. Burton of Indiana. The gentlelady is recognized. For purposes, the gentlelady rise.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.